Hello everyone, I haven't moved from the last video since after my outro gag, so if you're the kind of people that go before my outro gag, then I went on a rumble. Like, you might go and tell me like, yes, I'm restarting my stopwatch. You might go and tell me like, well, Mr.Jordwell, don't you always go on freaking like rants? Yes, I do. And if you're new to my channel, I go often on rants. So yeah, we learned that the guy last video just like, he actually made it to the other side. But as you can see from the details, he was hurt and then he got pulled. Like, I know to you like, yeah, well, not every dev would put that there. Like, I don't know, but I just love those guys that made that game. They know their stuff. Okay.
This isn't gonna work.
Not on you, Demo. Yeah, Demo is my new word of the week. Get used to it. On the frickin' exposed wire. Oh, it's even called exposed wires. I love it. Oh, okay, have to pull them back first. Are you effing with me?
It still has fuel in it.
Yay! Now, could you maybe put that... Are you fucking with me, or are you fucking with me?
This goes on here.
Oh, yes, I remember. That's the... Because they didn't, like, program this around, so you have to go.
And this goes over here.
Okay. I actually love what they did with the line following you. It's simple, it's such a simple thing to do, but still. Okay, let's kill some freaking monstrosities. Die, you freaking stuff. Please stay calm. You just committed mass murder. Well, mass killage. Because they... No, they were known to be kind of sentient. Yeah, you're walking in mutated clone filth. Have a nice day. Or try after that. You're gonna reek. Okay, there's no... You're gonna reek of mutant poop. Hey! I didn't read that, I can't believe. A long smear from a pair of bloody handprints streaked downward into the vat. Well, to the vat. As if someone were dragged into the bubbling morass. Morass. Or like, morass. I know, there's no E.
Can you hear me? I'm working on getting out of here. I can see a light far above me. I think it's a way out.
So, I didn't speak about the freaking mutants. The mutated clones. Because they didn't mutate like... You and I. Hello. They mutated like crazy weird. Like, they began to like freaking... Well, I think one grew a tail and was swimming around like a fish, and I think he even had gills, and was like he was wandering around aimlessly. And you know, I'm a sucker for freaking flavor text, even though sometimes I butcher up words. I swear I read better in French. I don't know why I butcher. Oh, Mary. Okay, Mary had a little lamb. Okay. Its fleece was black as coal. When Mary went to bed one night, it ate her. Fucking soul. Wonderful! Standard growth enhancement agent. Complete human clones. Yeah, no. Intended for immediate testing. Subject appeared to develop bone and tendon structure prior to vital organs. But following nervous system development... Okay, I'm not like I was supposed to work with machine, not people. growth of muscle has begun to progress. One specimen ceased to grow and was confirmed dead. How wonderful. I'm pretty sure that the other mutated clones just ate the poor sucker. Upon autopsy, okay, now he was freaking open up. 3 vertebrae were discovered, as well as 2 ribs. However, only a few only a few teeth were found deep within the mandible. Growth of all specimens has accelerated. Any given clone measure was just under 7 foot. Shit, that's a dog clown. I was about to say clown. And possesses an auxiliary ribs and vertebrae observed in the felt subject. All vital organs are present and appear to be performing naturally. Despite the abnormal ribs and spinal development, clone seems to be perfectly functional and fully matured. They can hold up a conversation with you. No, that's not what they meant. One, however, was rendered blind as a result of improper sphenoid development. I'm not sure what that means. Sphenoids, his spheno is okay. Next terminal. Oh yes, we're reviewing them all. This is what I do. Standard growth enhancement agent, 150% concentration, plus additional growth hormones obtained from the project seed. Incomplete human clones intended for harvest of pulmonary and coronary tissues. Cornea, I would guess. And pulmonary, well, your fucking lungs. Sorry, why am I swearing? I don't just know, I just went with the mentality of the game. Sorry for that was like so much uncalled for. Product development at 800% acceleration from the selected control group. However, several anomalies have occurred. Anomaly example, a tissue mass has developed into a tail of sort, like I was saying, and it's circling the vat using aforementioned tail to propel itself. Yeah, it's going crazy fast in the vats. Vat or vats, I don't know. I don't know. The mast appendage has been assigned a name, Samantha. You see, the guy who named the frickin' thing decided to name it after its stepmother. I'm not making that stuff up. It was in the previous PDA that we saw last episode. And yeah, he just went like, yeah, I want to call it my stepmother. It was like, why would you call something like that your stepmother? And the next entry was like, yeah, so Samantha's going okay now. I was like, how much dickish you have to be to really do that? That's kind of uncalled for. I mean, the dickish word was well placed here. Despite the previous belief that the circling behavior, was a product of instinct, it is now clear that it has been surveying the vat's electronic safety net and searching for vulnerabilities. Yes, it's mass murdering now. Because our good friend engineer there, the Rosalind's husband, he was like just saying they were wandering around, but they weren't. They were clearly signs of like them being intelligent. And what's scarier than a monster? Well, the babbling monster, a babbling monster that can freaking kill you because it knows how to do so. It's still savage, but it can understand things. It's just not acting out of instinct. Samantha has been extracted and moved to security for temporary storage. She thrashed violently upon removal, damaging equipment and other specimen. Yeah, she also walked a freaking one of the engineer, but you won't mention that. Mentioned in the PA. I'm not making stuff up, though. I'm not that versed into Stasis lore, or maybe I could just like make stuff up. Growth agent enriched with additional amino acid. 300% concentration enhanced human clones intended for immediate research. I don't know, I just went like growth, Asian, and rich, and with now a really weird accent, weirder than usual, intended for immediate research. I'm Dracula. Specimen began to move about the vat immediately during the embryonic phase. Oh, I should have started with that. All the subject development nearly at 500% acceleration. Effect of growth agent concentration on subject development ruled parabolic rather than linear. Okay, so instead of going that, it went like I would guess parabolic. So, or intensified, though it would slower, or it began slow and then reach up like an asymptote. My math is very way back, so I don't remember about the graph stuff. Multiple subjects have combined to form a larger mass of anthropoid limbs and organs. That's scary as hell. I don't remember that. It surfaced and it was then ruled deceased. Great! Yay! It appeared to be composed of approximately like 12 human-like bodies, all roughly infant-sized. I don't need to sleep tonight. Batch has been active for 96 hours. Development of other subject remains regular. That's scary as all hell. 12 kids stitched together and deformed. Like one. Yeah. Human Centipede. Yay. I haven't watched the movie. Hey, Mr. Jordwell, you should totally watch the freaking movie. No, I won't. I have still faith in humanity. And I don't want to ruin that faith by doing something very stupid as to... John, you're killing me. Okay, put that on the crossbeam. It's put there. Now let's jump for the crossbeam and ignore that nylon rope. I know I ignored the nylon rope, but me in this position, not meing Mr. Jordwell, but meing Mr. Meing. Well, meing if you mash me being. So meing Mr. Jordwell, Mr. Johnwell. Yep. Well, I guess I'm gonna climb the rope then. Which, that's harder than it appears. Or is it? I haven't tried that since I was like really freaking obese. Oh yeah, you were more heavier than now? Yes, I used to be. Don't laugh about that. Oh, wait, no. So, okay, could you stop moving for a moment? I'm trying to... So, that wasn't even the vent that we were earlier, well, except for that. It was like down there, so... That's one vat, that's another 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 vat we don't see there. And I think you get the gist of it. They're created monster. Welcome to freaking Dead Space. The point and click game. Whoa, I'm a fan of the genre and I... Okay, why do you use French language for that? Genre. It said genre, not genre.
It's here. It's soft, but I can hear you.
When you hear a kid in a freaky scary game, you know that shit's gonna be weird. Sorry for swearing again, but I am actually very nervous. Because I haven't played that section of the game. So my nervousness is the board up entrance indicate that the trams have been out of service for some time. This is what it is, what I was saying. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous and I'm such a pussy when it comes to horror games. I'm so bad with horror games. Oh, don't go down there. Oh, okay, now I get it.
There's some sort of interference with the structure.
I'm in a tram station.
He said that so casual. Hey, there's so much interference with I'm in the tram station. Like was like on a cell phone with his wife, which is not his wife. It's a stranger if you haven't watched the previous videos. I love that game so much. Oh, it's okay.
The tower. I am pressurizing the raw materials containment tank.
Don't foop me over.
Goodness, I can hear you.
Not the time.
No radio, no PDT.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Who the hell was that?
Was a doctor.
Gerardus Milan has a special
Dr.
project.
Gerardus Milan.
It's a big ship. And I'm in a different division to him entirely. I only met him once. A real arsehole.
I just want to get my family out of this goddamn place.
That's the
I'm
plan.
just gonna go there and never move ever again. I clearly jumped at that. I hope I'm gonna be able to see that, but
You mentioned earlier that you lost my PDT. Second.
Personal data tag.
Why-
Every person on board has one.
Like animals.
The tags monitor everything. Security access, food intake, location tracking.
Everyone has a tag. We could use it to find my family.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that, John.
Like hell it doesn't. If I'm tagged, then so are they. You said.
I can only access your tag because the Dotmate scanners registered you. I've scanned for your family and I can't pick them up.
ah, crap, we can't hear anything.
Are they on the ship? Have they been rescued?
It only means their PDTs haven't been activated. But I still have an idea that might just work.
Is it me or freaking? Okay, I have to. Okay, I can't. But off episode, I'm gonna change some stuff because the clicking, I couldn't hear. I hope you were able to hear carefully what they were saying, but let's go and go to my impending doom. Oh, don't run, please, don't run. You have all freaking day.
From the crew quarters, you should be close to an infirmary with a DNA sequencer. If you could get your blood into the sequencer, I can scan the ship for familial DNA, and then we can find your daughter. Then...
We can use her DNA to find Ellen.
Exactly.
Wow.
Notice, reserve power facilities are online. Backup systems are now enabled and functioning at benchmark levels.
The outside temperature is minus 218 degrees Celsius.
Good to know. Okay, I'm not quitting just yet. I'm kind of curious to see what's in the security thingy. Yes, I'm a spastic saver. Because of course I'm gonna wing security office before anything else. I was about to say, I'm sure glad there's nobody dead in here, but I seem to have been mistaken so much. A crumbled body rests against a slanted bulkhead in a leisurely repose. Leisurely repose. Okay, the uniform indicates it's secure.
They cut his wrists.
Yeah, I'm not reading that there. If you want me to read everything, just tell me, but... Oh, I really want to read those, though. But, yeah, we're going to 20 minutes, so we went really overboard, but I really enjoyed that game. It's so atmospheric. It draws you in, even if you don't want to be drawn in. Like, it legitimately scares me, but it doesn't jump scare you, except for a few instances. With that music, you get sucked in, like, you're scared, you don't want to see him die. Then again, you want to see crazy stuff happen. That's the pinnacle of point and click games. I could say freaking anything to that music and it would still sound so inspirational. That's what I love about that freaking game. Okay, that's all the time that we had for today. And I'm gonna have to tell you guys, till next time, same channel, same gentleman. I just love that crap. I don't know, I feel in a movie like freaking with the violin just starting on cue. I don't even need an outro gag at this point. This is so great. I'm in a space horror movie. Gonna go and destroy those xenomorph asteroid whatever they did in whatever movie that can't remember the name of the movie, but yeah, that movie with Sandra Bullock in space that I haven't still watched. Yeah, I watch a lot of underground movies, but the freaking mainstream one, I won't. I'm not like a movie hipster, I'm just can't be asked to watch those movies. Why? There was some good stuff on freaking Netflix, and yeah, I was like, do I get a movie? Do I freaking watch Netflix? And then pretty somebody on the comment section is gonna be like, it is on Netflix, and I'm gonna be like, well, I didn't want and actively look for it, that's the problem. Okay, went for far too long. See you good people, I'm enjoying. I'm so glad to be back. I'm having so much fun already. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding, I'm having a really a ton of fun. A ton of fun. Laugh with me.